All right. It's Yours Radio, live 97.5, everything urban. Breakfast Club in the morning, Ron Banks tonight, Donnie O, Devin Beck.
Yes.
Hilltop in the building, man.
Hilltop is here, y'all.
Yeah, man. This Famo in the building, man. Anubis, what's good, baby?
What's up, baby? Yeah, you already.
All right. Hawk City.
What's going on?
All right. Yeah, man. Been a long time coming. And y'all got a heater out right now. You know, and we're gonna talk about that in a second. And also talk about your crew, and also what you got coming down the pipe. Pause. But yeah, so first off, talk about Nubo. Talk about for those who listening for the first time. Well, not listening for the first time, but hearing you for the first time. Delaware, Maryland, VA, stand up for sure. Just let them know a little bit about you. You know, how long you've been rhyming. You know, some of your influences and stuff coming up.
Yeah. So basically, you know, I've been rhyming since I was about 13. Been rhyming since I was about 13. About 20 years in the game now, you know what I'm saying? And I grew up on all the old school type of stuff, you know what I mean? One of my biggest influence was Prodigy. You know what I mean? When he passed away, I was hurt, man. I loved Mobb Deep. First time I heard Mobb Deep, I went crazy. You know what I mean? And even when my friends was listening to Lil Wayne and stuff, I took it all the way back. I would listen to Cool G rap. I would listen to all that Big L, and you can hear that. I'm pretty sure you can hear that in songs like Diddy Bop. You know what I'm saying? But as you know, my generation, you know, I grew up. You know, then trap music came, and you know, so you can hear all these different influences when you hear me spit. You know what I mean? And that's just what it is. But I represent Eastern Maryland. You know what I mean? I'm from the 410 all day. The whole 410, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm representing. Dodge City, Boogie Down, Hilltop, man, you know what I'm saying? Cash Family, that's what it is.
All right, that's dope. That's dope. That's dope. Hawk, tell me a little about you, man. How long you been rhyming, some of your influences coming up and everything?
I'm from Eastern Hilltop, you know, born and raised my whole life. Man, my influence is just my environment, I guess. You know, that's my biggest influence. You know, I like all kinds of music. I listen to all kinds of music. You know, I'm a hip-hop fan.
Yeah. Word. So, and I can hear that in your music because the joint we're gonna play in a second. I can't say it, R.N.S. But yeah. But the joint is dope, man, and I like the fact that so y'all like got two different styles, but it meshed together perfectly. You know what I mean? Good chemistry and whatnot. You know what I mean? The hook is crazy. You know what I mean? But before we get into it, talk about that joint, like the inspiration behind it and all that.
I want to say, me and my brother City, we've been rapping together since us two as MCs have been rapping together, not just rapping together, but best friends since we was kids. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So everything that we do is a reflection of our life and what we've been through. It's good. And so when we put this together, you know, Hawk City, he came with it. You know, that's his energy. You know what I mean? And I just match it every time, but. We bring in that new style, but we incorporate in our lyricism and our bars and everything we do. As long as just right now, you know, we've been making music for so long, but now it's just like we having fun with it. We at that age, like we just getting in. It's all organic, like it always been, but it's really right now. It's raw right now. So
my question for y'all is like, kind of what's your formula of how you coming up with stuff? Like, is it more y'all sit around and be like, all right, we need to do something? Because you know how we come from an era where you gotta constantly be putting stuff out and be in the public eye and people see you, they gotta see you following, all those things. So when it comes to when your creative avenue of how you're doing it, how do you really come up with that?
We usually build off each other's energy. You know, we wrote that joint on the way to the studio. You know, we older now, we don't have that much time to get together and really, you know, bond. So when we get together, you know, we make the best of it.
Yeah,
right.
Most of our songs in the car ride on the way, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Right when we together because, you know, there's a bit, you know, we've been doing it for so long and trying to figure out formulas in this way and that way. Because when we were coming up, it changes by a month. You know what I mean? Like how you got to do this. You know, we grew up on the old school, coming out with the mixtapes and CDs, and it's changed so much. So we just like, man, forget all that. Let's just do what we know, man. Let's just bring it back to what we love about this, and let's just make it happen. And then we're going to do all the rest as far as the business. really take it back to the basics, but on a new school tip. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's the best way to do it, because
absolutely,
when you try to stay with the trends and follow the trends, you lose who you are.
100%.
And you always want to be you regardless of what's going on. So I'm glad y'all, took that route with it.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
My bad. But it just seems more organic, and like you said, with a friendship and then doing the music and that, like it's like always being able to do something with your people. Like you don't have to turn around and be like, yo, how he gonna show up? You already know how he's gonna show up in these sessions and what he's bringing to the song. So
no
that's
question.
dope.
It's my brother, so we're gonna fight. We're gonna go crazy. It's just what it is. It's just regular everyday activity when it comes to this.
And we got a competitive aspect. So I might write something, then like, yo, you gonna kill me like that?
That's how it be.
That's 100%. Come on, bro. Why you got to do it like that, man?
Yeah.
And then we just motivate each other, and that's how we came up. We had a rap group as a kid called the Mafia Boys. You know what I'm saying? We were young, and there was a bunch of us. We were like a young Wu-Tang, and all of us, we just inspired each other to spit. We go on the corner, we rap for the local hustlers. They went crazy. Oh man, he spit, man. Now I gotta come harder. I gotta come harder. We still keep that attitude as we go on.
That's dope.
That's dope. So let's get into R.N.S. It's Yours Radio, live 97.5, everything urban. Breakfast Club in the morning. Ryan Banks at night. Donnie Obeck, Nubo, Hawk City, Dodge City, Hilltop. Let's go. It's Yours Radio, live 97.5, everything urban. Breakfast Club in the morning. Ryan Banks at night. Donnie O, Devin Beck, Anubis. Hawk City in the building.
R.N.S.
R.N.S, man. Dope.